Hey guys, it's time to work on the living room in the front of the house. So let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna refresh you guys about what's going on in here. It's very minimal, very minimal, which is really good because it gives me some bare bones to deal with. That already, I did something to bring in some extra touches. I went ahead and got a couple of these Windsor chairs from the barn. The other day I got sick of Windsor chairs and I put a bunch out, but I still kept some, and the ones that I kept are here. So I'm gonna mess around a little bit with this furniture to start. The other thing I'm gonna do to start this whole process is I'm gonna put some curtains in the window so you can see behind me. The curtains are up. Now right away, that adds cozy to a room. There's nothing easier than adding an extra layer of tiers or something to cozy up your room. And it works the other way too. If you want to open up your room and make it more sparse, you take the window treatments off. So that is my number one rule for cozying up a room. The second thing you'd like to do is put a carpet in there. However, since we have puppies and dogs, old dogs who like to pee on carpets and young puppies who don't know not to pee on carpets, there are going to be no carpets in this house for a little while. I moved that settee, that beautiful piece of furniture, against the window. See, part of me doesn't like to do stuff like that because the way the afternoon sun comes in is very fading and it can fade. But this is already faded a bit from the former owner, so I'm just going to deal with that. And so Martha was up and we put George up. I think they look really great there. We could go a little bigger. I would like to put something a little more spooky there, what I think is more pilgrimy as the season goes on. But I'm designing some now and I need to upload them and then order some, which means it's going to be a few weeks until I get them in. So just a note about these pictures. These are all antiqued, and Tessier's does sell my antiqued line. The ones that I sell on the internet are not antiqued. However, they are beautiful quality and you can always antique them yourself. I have videos on how to do that. It's really easy. And you guys, once you start doing it, you're going to be doing it to a lot of things and you're going to find out that you're very crafty, even if you didn't know you were. So this is looking good so far. I think the only thing I'm really going to work on now is that this feels very sparse here, and it might be time to get my pewter back out or maybe mix some pewter in with this. So I'm going to play with that a little bit and see what I can do. Okay, so what I've decided to do up here is kind of mess a little with both the redware and the pewter. Yeah, I'm kind of mixing and matching everything so that it doesn't look like a regular set of plates. It looks like you've got a little bit of everything. I can't find the bittersweet anywhere. I have no idea where it went. So we're gonna definitely have a part 2 of this video. But here's the next thing I'm gonna do. If you look behind me, right up there, that's another one of those areas that if you want to be minimal, you keep it clean. If you want a more cozy, maximal kind of look, you put things on top of that. So I'm gonna kind of go in a medium kind of way by just putting a little bit on top. Last year I had a box of gourds on there. This year I think I'm gonna be a little more minimal. Let's see what I come up with. Things are looking pretty good here, despite the fact I can't find my bittersweet. So I have a little chair here, really nondescript, by the broom, and I put my little bowl in there with some of the, it's wax, corn and apples, and they smell so good. John and Abigail are still up there with the one little light, and really the only thing in front of the fireplace is the spittoon and the broom. Now, I was thinking of moving the spinning wheel in front of the fireplace. I still might, but I'll tell you, I like to keep the fireplace clear in the fall because we do like to have fires, and there's not too much you can have around there if you are having a fire. Plus, I'm kind of getting into this look right here of this chair and that little lantern. Up here I have my horse, which I moved, and a couple crocks. And over here I have a crock and pewter, and of course all the pewter on the step back cabinet. Now over here I took some of that pewter to the table, and these are just for fun, witch's brew cups. I thought they were fun, picked them up at Target last year, and they kind of went with everything for me. So I feel like the top of that step back cabinet feels a little unfinished. Ah, that's what was missing, the witch's dress. Perfect for over there. I love it. I went outside and cut some tandy. I tell you, the bees wanted it worse than I did, but I fought them for it, and I came out without a sting. You can see right here that I ended up putting the shorter crock on the left, the higher one with the cap in the middle, but then to bring some height to that area and also to differentiate the white wall from the white crocks, because I felt that was too blah, I just stuck a little basket that I had in there. That's a little thing I bought at Michael's a few years ago, and it just kind of brought everything together and lightened up the area with some real natural kind of elements. So just putting on that light makes such a big difference, doesn't it? And yeah, it's looking good. It's looking really good. I definitely need a couple pillows on that settee to warm the area. This is not Brunhilde. This is not the one out in the front. This is a whole different witch. Oh my goodness. How did you get in here? The witches are multiplying. Oh, but we love the witches. All right, so one thing that I've done is I have been on the computer the last few days, and I have been uploading more pictures. Now, I uploaded a whole bunch more on that strip below this video from my Teespring store, and I'll tell you, they're a bargain on this the Teespring store. You're looking at $30 for an 8x10 or $50 for a 16x20. You can't get them any cheaper anywhere else, and they are super cool. So for now, for this next month or two, I'm gonna have the pilgrim looking ones up there, and then I'll be switching them out with other ones later on. But if you want to pick up something that's going to make a real difference in your decorating, check those out, because I think you might be really pleasantly surprised. And in the future, I'm going to show you how I'm decorating with them. Now, of course, right now, I had to order them and they're not in yet. So when they come in, I'm going to show you how I'm decorating with them. And remember, again, those are not antiqued. Those are ready for you to antique, but they look great on your wall even if they're not antiqued. Well, that's it for today. On Friday, hopefully, we're going to see more progress that Cousin Mel has made. Because, man, she is making the progress. Her furniture, she's getting it moved in today. And I know by Friday, she's going to be just like, whoa. So the next time I get in there, I will be in there again with the camera. This time, I'll hold it more steady for you guys. I'm sorry, I've been getting a little excited lately in her house. And then I whip the camera around with my body. So I am a little bit excitable. Anyway, thanks for joining me. We'll see you real soon. Bye.